Friday the 25th of August. Now, as you may have noticed, I haven't been posting as regular this last week or a couple of weeks. I just have been super busy, and I'm hoping I'll get back to regular posting fairly soon. Girls will go back to school now in the next week as well, so the summer they're at the back of the quad now at the minute, and they're giving out. Well, no, they're not giving out, they're doing some kind of screaming. But anyhow, the cattle at the minute, I believe, are all settled. I haven't seen any bulling activity going on in the last while. I have them up here on the highest point of this farm, and they're coming into nice, long, lush green grass. This field up here wasn't topped at all this year. You can see our rushes in amongst the grass here also. So this place is so kind of lush, this field. This is a really good field, and it's so good I can give them actually less of an area. They were on half an acre for the last, would that be half an acre? I don't really step it out. I kind of judge it all by eye. So they've been on this little area here. It's in and around a half an acre. It's probably not actually. It's a bit more. But you can see what they have left. They've ate this for the last 24 hours. And they have lots and lots of grass. So there's a day's, well, there would have been one good day's grazing on it and a day's tightened grazing. Depending on the time of year, I could get away with leaving them on that for another 24 hours if I fed them a little bit of silage on top of it. And that's what will be the case when I start my winter grazing program. But for now, they're on full grass, and they will be. We're only the end of August, so we're a good while away from that carry on yet. But that's just an example of what's been left behind. So they have a day's grazing behind. We're still on around 50 days rotation. So that there is about 50 days regrowth. Now you can see the calves have come under and picked the tips of it there. But I'm going to leave the cattle in on this for 24 hours and continue. You're getting impatient, girl, are you? So 24 hours here, and then I have my fence along here, another 24 hours. There'll be both sides of that hedge, and then I have one long field at the back of that hedge that they'll be going on to after that. I have to go to Dublin for my brother's 50th this Saturday, so that's the story with me. So I'll give them enough for 2 days. Tomorrow maybe I'll shove out that fence. That's what I'll do. Save me rushing back, panicking. So I'll just do, it's probably going to be a short video because I haven't done any recording this week now. I'm concentrating on my turf and getting things sorted at home, coming back with the return of school very shortly. So a little scan through. There's our bull calf, heifer's bull calf, our short horn. Yeah, so I haven't separated out Skinny Claire yet. I'm going to wait till I'm closer to a pen, which is actually within the next week. And I'm going to get her home. A lot of the land at home now has not been grazed. One field in particular, I was going to make silage out of it, but I think I'll just use it for Skinny Claire there. And I might bring home her comrade here, this lady. I might bring her home as well, even though she's not doing too badly. For a companion, I'll bring her home. So I'll have that lady, her Roni calf, this lady, and her calf, which is here. I just saw her a second ago. So they will be coming home. I'll run them around the land at home. That's her calf there, actually, yeah. And what else is there? I might bring home the bullock as well. That's him there. And put him on the good clover too. So the cattle are all very quiet here at the minute. I may as well do this move now and get them out of there. But they have lots of grass left where they are. They don't like to go too close to the ground. With all the rain here in Ireland, there's a kind of a mouldy taste to it. So if push comes to shove, they will, and even them rushes. But right now at the minute they're on lush pickings, so they expect lush pickings. At the end of the year, when things are tightened, they realise that they need to take it all. And I do take it all over the winter time. I will be eating that down. Now, if that was winter time, I would have probably given them half the area with a little bit of silage and held them right back. Try and get a 120-day rotation. So 260s, leaving a day behind is 120 days. That's 4 months. Yeah, that's very significant in winter time. Now, enough of that crack. I'm going to open this fence. Now, I have my fence opened. What's that mean on the screen? Let me touch the screen a sec. There's a strange picture on the screen here. Anyhow, they're starting to make their move here. I love when there's no panic with them to come into the next field. I know I haven't limited them the day before. Now, as I say, when you see grass like that left on the ground, you know they haven't been limited, but they do have their preferences. So they will hold off eating that when they know that they're going to get that very soon. So they have a lot of faith and trust in me. It's only when I kind of ignore them for a while will they go and eat. You can see that they're not that bit anxious at all to go in. Lead cow, you may start moving. Go on, get in. That's the girl, look at that. To the vice. Now you can see she's full, her belly's swelled out. Come on, keep moving, I have to go away now. So yeah, the weather has definitely settled down. It's still not amazing, but it's tumbling, natural, nothing extreme on heat or water. So it's kind of been dry for the last few days. There's a heifer that's kind of runny. Very runny. I must keep an eye on that. Yeah, they tend to be coming up around here. There's something on this ground or in them hedges that tends to give them a bit of a skittery dung, some of the cows, and then they dry up then as they move on. Which is another reason why I love moving cattle, is because if they're living on the farm, you can't really nail down what parts of the farm are affecting them or what grasses are affecting them in a certain way. But I do know they tend to get runny as they come up through that hedge there. And after that, when they're gone, the manure changes again. But if they had this whole place and they had access to whatever is causing that, you could never tell. And you wouldn't know what's the story. She's very runny. I must keep an eye on that. Her condition is holding well though for a first calf heifer. Come on, ladies and gents, keep her lit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we can see it there, look. That's the kind of spray that's coming out of her. That's what you want it like. I'll keep an eye on that. Maverick, Brustigot. So yeah, short video on Friday the 25th of August. Is it the 25th? It's not the 25th. God help us, it is the 25th. Maverick, am I going to have to hunt you? Come on. Maverick is looking well. Absolutely well. And she's full looking. A small little heifer, but a fleshy little heifer. Holding her condition very well. So yeah, I will keep a close eye on these cattle. And do a little bit of separating very soon. I'm going to have to sell something as well coming into the winter. Or not. We'll discuss that again. But they're on the grass, they're on the move, and all is well. So a little short video. So for now I will say good luck and goodbye.